Hello everyone, welcome back to LMC Varsity Sports alongside Peter Vera. I am Rob Moretti, back at the softball field at Central School for a league matchup between the Scarsdale Raiders and the Mamaroneck Tigers. And Peter, Mamaroneck, a bit of an uneven start to their season despite playing well. They're 2-3. Scarsdale is 3-1. So Mamaroneck today a chance to pick up a league victory and get back to 500.
That's correct, Rob. It's pretty weird that, like you said, that they're 2-3 right here. But like you said, this is a perfect game to bounce back, especially Scarsdale, who's a pretty solid contender in a league team. And Mamaroneck, who's putting their best pitcher out there, Gianna Magrino, who pitched 11 strikeouts, her last performance here at this home field here in Central. And we'll probably see a nice solid game here again today. Last game was a pretty good pitching matchup. This is probably another good pitching matchup here today, another very solid matchup, home one. So let's see what's going to happen.
We certainly will. It's the Tigers and Raiders, lineups and first pitch, so Mamaroneck softball next on LMC Varsity Sports. Welcome back, just about ready for first pitch here at Central School. Sam Hausman, the pitcher, will lead off for Scarsdale. And we'll get you Mamaroneck in the field. The outfield left to right, Harrington, Autorino, and Bone. Infield third to first, Spano, Casper, Jordan Pryor, and Taylor Pryor. And Josie Steinberg behind the plate. Gianna Magrino in the circle, or about 3 feet behind the circle right now, Peter. But
that's right. Making
her way in, ready to start. Hausman will be followed by Mia Carroll and Abby Vitrone this inning.
Pretty chilly day here.
Tigers are 1-1 in league play, a win against White Plains that you saw previously this season, and they lost to Ursuline. First pitch is a ball to Hausman. Ursuline, interestingly, Peter, Scarsdale beat them.
Really?
And Mamaroneck was defeated by Ursuline just a few days ago, last Friday. So if you look at common opponents,
so this would be a pretty good matchup we have here today.
We can only hope. It is quite chilly, so
yeah.
Hope we came out for a good one.
Hopefully people, maybe they might speed up a little bit with this chilly weather. Well, you never know.
2-0 to the first batter of the game. And there's a strike.
Last week we saw Magrino dealing.
2-1. Just below the knees, 3-1. Magrino, a junior, already her 4th season, I believe.
Wow.
Was a JV call-up midway through the season in her 8th grade year. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full. Already committed to play collegiately at Quinnipiac before she threw a pitch in her junior season.
That's amazing there, Rob.
Full count to the first batter of the game. The pitch is ball 4.
No hitter, still intact.
Might be a bit early to mention that, but sure, perfect game's been broken up. So this is Mia Carroll, who'll play first base in the bottom of the inning for the Raiders. Popped up behind the plate. Steinberg runs out of room. Not a whole lot of room back there. And the count 0-1 on Mia Carroll.
Last week, Magrino started off with first pitch strikes to most of the batters.
Quickly 0-2, pickoff play, the ball gets away. But no advance by the runner Hausman.
Didn't go that far.
That ball rolled a little bit. I bet she could have made it. Especially leadoff batter, you assume she's got some speed.
Exactly.
But playing it conservatively.
But, you know, most teams in professional, nowadays the Yankees, wanted to try Aaron Judge as a leadoff hitter.
That's an interesting approach. I mean, I see the appeal because he can hit for a decent average, but that strike zone is gigantic. You usually want a smaller person, somebody who can draw some walks. But I guess the philosophy is evolving. Off-speed pitch missed, count 1-2. Outside, and it gets away from Steinberg. So Hausman, tough call. I'm going past ball, but you at home might want to call it a wild pitch.
That's right.
Either way, that's how Hausman gets to second now with nobody out and a 2-2 count on Mia Carroll. The pitch is hit towards short. Casper puts it away on the fly for the first out.
That'll be a FO6.
That's how you would score it? Yes.
If you're people at home scoring that. In your wonderful warm
you're
houses.
baseball and broadcast and everything, and no one's sitting at home scoring the game, right?
You never know.
Looks like Casper has to get checked after that play. Forgot to take off the jewelry. Can't wear jewelry in most varsity sports, softball among it.
Unlike you see in professional sports, many Caribbean ball players like wearing their big jewelry.
The ice. Yeah. Not in high school softball. That's a first pitch strike to Abby Vitrone. Julia Jamesley, the second baseman for Scarsdale, on deck. Runner on second, one out. In the top of the first of this league matchup. Swing and a miss. A count 0-2. And that's when that Magrino fastball can really be effective, Peter, is when you feel overwhelmed, you start chasing it because you're just trying to hit it. There it is again for strike 3.
Rob, she got a lot of people last week with a swing and a miss. Most of her strikeouts were on a swing and miss. Swing and strikeouts.
So here's Jamesley. First pitch is a strike.
More. Gotta score here.
One fouled off. And quickly Magrino up in the count 0-2. She needs one more strike to get out of this mini jam. Runner on second, 2 out. Foul tip, and Steinberg couldn't hang on. So Jamesley gets another look.
These girls really tough it out with this weather. Like, you don't see like them wearing a lot of gear like the baseball people do.
Yeah, it's funny because we're out here bundled up, shivering, and
that's right.
And they're quite fine. I guess that's why we're here and not playing, right?
That's right. But like I was saying, like you see people on the major leagues, baseball players, they're like freezing. Looks like.
Outside ball 1. Especially true when you see players who come from like warmer climates and then they're playing in an October World Series game in Boston or something and they can't handle 40 degrees. It's kind of funny to watch.
That's right.
Swing and a miss, and that will do it for the Scarsdale first. No runs, no hits, 1 left on base. Mamaroneck coming to bat when we get back. And we are back. Scarsdale getting ready for the bottom of the first. Josie Steinberg will lead off for Mamaroneck. She'll be followed by Tava Casper and Gianna Magrino this inning. Get you Scarsdale in the field. Outfield left to right, Feldman, Walker, and Sophie Carroll. Infield third to first, Kiefer Song, James Lee, and Mia Carroll. Vitrone behind the plate. Catching for Sam Hausman. So Steinberg in the right-hand batter's box, and the first pitch is a ball.
Third baseman Sam Kiefer from Scarsdale is really in, well, not the grass, but she's really in.
Well, there is no grass, but
Yeah,
where the grass would be.
yeah.
Anticipating a bunt from Josie Steinberg.
Which is not really much of a bunter. She seemed like she got some pop on her bat. I think so last week.
Catch her out of the leadoff spot, something you see more often in the lower levels in high school. Definitely not something you see in the major leagues.
Not
as the
at
count
all.
goes 3-0. Once in a while, who's it? John Jaso? Didn't Joe Madden used to bat him lead off with Tampa?
Maybe. But you see a lot of average nowadays in the catchers like Joe Maurer, Buster Posey.
4-pitch walk for Steinberg. So both pitchers
Start off with the walk.
start off with a walk, not the way you want to do it. Magrino was able to work out of trouble. See what Hausman can do as Steinberg dances off first.
Last
First pitch
week,
was a ball to Casper.
sorry to interrupt you, Bob, but last week Coach Hannon was running, a lot of her players were running on the base pass, had a few stolen bases, and ran when there was pass balls and wild pitches.
1-1 pitch. In the air, right field, down the line. It's a foul ball. So the count 1-2 on Casper. Called strike 3. 1 out. So it's a backwards K if you're scoring at home, which we know you're not.
Got some jokes here with our producer Rob Moretti.
Ball 1
Not
to
COO
Magrino.
and not CEO.
That I am not. That is not my title. That would be inaccurate. On the ground, foul outside of first. Pitch is high, and Steinberg was going on the pitch. Picks up the stolen base. And the count 1-2 now on Magrino.
Mamaroneck shows their speed early. Like I said, Coach Hannon not scared to run.
That one lined up the middle, base hit. We'll see if they send Steinberg. They do, and she will score 1-0 Tigers. RBI single for Gianna Magrino.
Helping out of her own cause, like last week.
You would assume she's in the 3-hole for a reason. She helps out her own cause a lot.
Yeah.
Certainly does so there and puts her team up 1-0 early.
Last week she hit a double or triple, I think it was.
Autorino up to the plate, ball 1, and the ball gets away from Abby Vitrone. Go pass ball on that one as well, though I don't know, we don't have the best view of home plate from our vantage point, so could be a wild pitch. That's a strike to Autorino, with Millie Bone waiting on deck. That one off the glove, and Magrino up to third. That one I'm going wild pitch. I think that one was actually, is that one behind Autorino? That one smashed up the middle, a base hit for Autorino. Magrino scores easily, and it's 2-0.
Solid singles here in the bottom of the first by Mamaroneck, and a lot of pass balls and stolen bases helping out Mamaroneck to get this early 2-0 lead.
Just one out so far, and Autorino on first.
It's the way to start a game. Attack them runs early.
First pitch ball to Millie Bone. Fouled off. Just missed that one, did Bone.
She wanted to get that one out of the park.
They say the one that you foul straight back is the one that you just missed.
That's right.
Connecting on.
It was a little late.
1-1. In the air on the infield, James Lee in to make the catch for out number 2. So that brings up Jordan Pryor, Tigers' second baseman. Half swing, went around, strike 1. Smashed on the ground, James Lee fields. She'll flip to second for the third out, and that will do it, but not before Mamaroneck strikes for 2 on 2 hits. They lead 2-0 after 1 full. We'll be right back. We are back with the top of the second. Kayla Song leads off. The lefty swinger takes a first pitch strike.
Magrino continues her first pitch strikes to batters.
Song, the Raiders shortstop. Infield is in, expecting a bunt or a slap hit. They get neither. It's ball 1.
Lefty, so you see a little Ichiro move right there,
It's a common softball strategy is the slap hit. Only works if you make contact. It's 1 and 2 on Song.
Especially with the lefty.
And you kind of get the hit effectiveness of a bunt, but you can't strike out if you tip it.
Can you do that on being a right-handed hitter?
You can, but left-handed batter's box closer to first base,
That's right.
so you're more likely to do it from there. Didn't do it that time. It's 2 and 2. The Tiger infielders do back up. Spano still shallow at third. Outfield pretty much straight away. 2-2 pitch from Magrino. Swing and a miss. Fouled actually into the glove of Steinberg for strike 3. Third strikeout for Magrino, her third in a row.
Third in a row, that's correct.
So here's Melissa Cohen. She's the designated player today for Scarsdale. First pitch is a ball. Cohen hitting for Emma Feldman, the left fielder. Fouled off. One from Magrino. Fouled off once again. It's 1 and 2.
Magrino takes her time between pitches, it looks like.
1-2 to Cohen. Called strike 3. And it's 4 in a row for Magrino.
Backwards K if you are keeping it at home, which you're probably
Which
not.
you are probably not.
4 strikeouts in a row for Magrino.
If you are, we applaud you for continuing the art of scoring a game. First pitch, a strike to Hope Walker. She's the 7-hitter and center fielder for Scarsdale. 2 quick strikes from Magrino. 1 away from putting down the side on strikes, and that would also be her 5th in a row. See if she can pick it up here. 0-2 pitch.
And
She does. Doesn't get much better than that. 3 strikeouts, and down go the Raiders. Tigers coming up to bat in the bottom of the 2nd when we get back. Here we go, bottom of the 2nd. Danny Spano due up for Mamaroneck, and her first pitch is fouled into the collapsed batting cage area. There were some windstorms the last couple days, and I'm assuming that's what took the cage out. It is, I mean, I got nothing better to say than it's in shambles right now.
2 foul balls quickly in this count. 0-2.
I mean, that's just a pile of twisted metal.
That's right.
It's gonna fundraiser to get that fixed. 0-2 pitch. Hard liner right off the third baseman and into left field. A line shot single off Kiefer for Danny Spano.
Call time for Kiefer, who got hit pretty hard on that one. That was a liner there, Rob.
Yeah, it looks like I might have gotten her in the throwing hand, and that can't be good.
With this cold weather, that's really bad.
They'll check her out. They have a short bench to Scarsdale, but they'll check on Kiefer's hand. We'll see if there's a substitution. We'll be right back. All right, so we are back, and Scarsdale has a new third baseman. Is attempting to bunt down to second. The throw, no one covering. So Spano with what ends up being a straight steal after a failed bunt by Elizabeth Regan. New third baseman for Scarsdale is Nina Parrish after Sam Kiefer took that liner off the throwing hand, had to come out.
It was a scary one there, Rob.
Yeah, we both thought it went off the glove just because of the sound it made.
And we had a perfect view too, which is funny, and we didn't see that very well. Our cameraman is right in the way, so could have been the reason why.
Well, he got a good view of it.
Yeah.
So. Of course, we wish Sam speedy recovery.
The X-Men Campos on the camera. Xavier.
Count 1 and 2 on Regan. Quick delay here. Regan back into the batter's box. It will be a 1-2 from Hausman when it comes, and now it will. That's low ball 2. Swing and a miss. So second strikeout for Hausman. First out of the inning, and here comes Taylor Pryor.
It's 2 Pryors on this team, as we saw last week.
They comprise the
twins.
right side of the infield.
Yeah, there was a pretty weird play last week with that situation with one of the Pryors.
That one fouled off.
That she could have took it out at first base, but she decided to go.
Play towards the end of the White Plains game. Ended up not mattering too much.
That's right.
On the ground towards short. Song fields cleanly, throw to first. Good enough. As Mia Carroll had to jump just a little bit to bring in that throw, but came down on the bag with plenty of time. So 2 outs, and back to the top of the lineup for Josie Steinberg. First pitch is a strike. Steinberg walked and scored last inning. fouled off.
That was
Another one that she just missed.
yeah.
Big swing. Steinberg, for a leadoff hitter, does have considerable power.
Like I told you, a catcher.
2 outs, Danny. 2 outs. Don't run into an out right here. Otherwise, let's get home.
0-2 pitch. On the ground towards
It is through.
first. It's through the hole. Spano gets the stop sign. She'll stop right there. But the hit for Josie Steinberg moves Spano up to third, extends the inning.
She's on base twice today. Walk in the first, now a single.
And now Tava Casper a chance with runners on the corners and 2 out. Runner goes. Throw down is cut off by the pitcher Hausman. Stolen base for Steinberg.
Once again, stealing the base.
So now Casper here, a base hit, could plate 2.
She's stealing the base, not slapping the base.
This
Ooh.
one hit in the air, right field, and caught. Caught by Sophie Carroll, reaching at the end of her stride. Very nearly 2 more runs from Mamaroneck. Instead, Sam Hausman works out of trouble. The end of 2, still 2-0. Tigers on top. We are back with the top of the third. Narina Parrish will lead it off. She came in to replace Sam Kiefer last inning after she got hit by that line drive. First pitch is a strike. Parrish listed on the roster as an outfielder, but I'm sure all the bench players are known to be able to play several positions.
That's right.
That's a strike. And I think the count's 1-2. Scoreboard has
Yet to.
2 and 1.5. I don't know what that
There it is.
kind of
2.
blinked. They've got 1 and 2,
2.
so I was right. And that's strike 3. My goodness.
She's on a
6
tear.
in a row put down by Magrino on strikes. So here's Sophie Carroll, who made that nice catch to end the inning in the bottom of the second. Infield in, showing a slap hit. She takes a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Magrino quickly up 0-2.
She's going to work today.
Oh, 0-2 pitch. Called strike 3.
Magrino's not wasting time in this inning either.
7 on the day at her 7th in a row. Lineup will turn back over. Here's Sam Hausman up to the plate.
2 for 5 on looking and wait, 2 out of 7, I should say, looking. 5 swinging on first pitch, takes it foul.
Count 0-1 on Hausman. She walked on a full count payoff pitch to lead off the game. The only base runner to this point for Scarsdale.
Both teams started off today with walks.
Sometimes it can take a batter or 2 for a pitcher to settle in, so
That's right.
not too surprising. One and 1 the count. That one towards short. Casper puts it away. That breaks the strikeout streak, but I'm sure Magrino will take the 1-2-3 inning regardless.
Exactly.
Through 2.5, 2-0 Tigers on LMC TV. All right, Gianna Magrino up to the plate. Already 1 for 1 with an RBI and a run scored.
And 7 strikeouts on the mound.
Well, in the circle, technically speaking.
That's right.
There's no pile of dirt. It's
right.
flat. Two and 0 on Magrino.
Magrino can do everything for you. I don't know about cooking and other
I don't
kind
know,
of
did
things.
you deliver pizzas? I'm not really sure if you can do everything, but
That's right.
on the softball diamond, there's not much you can't do. 3-0 count on the Tigers 3-hitter. And she walks on 4 pitches.
On base twice today, just like the leadoff hitter, Josie Steinberg.
And the second walk issued by Sam Hausman, both 4-pitch walks to start innings.
That's right.
Steinberg in the first, and now Magrino here in the third. And up steps Sophie Ottorino.
Let off. Not let off, but she
shows
had
bunt.
a single in the first inning.
Fouled off the bunt attempt. RBI single her first time up. This time shows bunt. Parrish is in at third. Took the bunt back that time. Count 1-1. Bunt gets down. Fielded by Hausman. Tries to go and call out at second base.
Coach Hannah didn't like the call, it looks like. It looked pretty safe to me as well.
It was certainly a close call. I thought she might have beaten it, but I'm not the umpire.
That's right.
So Ottorino then reaches on the fielder's choice. Magrino out 1-6. Hausman threw out to Song. And a first pitch ball here to Millie Bone. Runner goes. Hit and run is effective. Base hit to left field. But Ottorino can't go anywhere past second. Just over the leaping Song. 2 on with 1 out for the Tigers.
Solid single, but it was right in the left fielder from Scarsdale. Was ready right there. Left fielder Emma Feldman. She was ready at that to throw that in to third base.
This one is a base hit up the middle. Ottorino getting the go sign, and she will score standing up. And Bone almost got caught up between second and third, but got back. It's an RBI single for Jordan Pryor. The Tigers lead 3-0.
Coach Hannon really likes running her players here in this games. Last week we saw a lot, like I said, a lot of stolen bases and a lot of people moving when there was pass balls, wild pitches, and when there's a single or anything.
First pitch ball to Danny Spano, and on that point, you know, a softball field is smaller than a baseball
That's
diamond.
right.
So you decide to run. Not only do you have shorter to go, as that one's grounded back to Hausman, she'll take the out at first. So that'll move the runners up, and Spano is out 1-3. The fielders have to react that much more faster, that much more quickly to throw you out. So we're definitely base running a really good weapon in softball, even more so than in baseball.
That's right.
So here's Elizabeth Regan. She takes a first pitch strike. Tigers runners on second and third and 2 out here in the third. Already 1 run in this inning. Fouled off. 0-2 on Regan. Outside 1-2. Infield is in at third. And that one just missed, 2-2. About halfway up the middle, and Regan swings and misses for strike 3. Second time she's gone down on strikes. Tigers do pick up a run in the inning on 2 hits, 2 left on, and they lead 3-0 after 3 full on LMC TV. Mia Carroll leads off here in the top of the 4th. She takes a first pitch strike from Magrino.
Magrino has been dealing here today. It's the top of the 4th here, and she's not tiring down.
Count 1-1.
Now that one went in the dirt right there.
She's put down 9 in a row since a leadoff walk in the first inning.
And there was one point she was striking out every hitter. She struck out how many in a row? There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row.
That one high and wild, 2-1. Fouled into the netting. And the count 2-2 on Carroll. Fouled off, just got a piece to stay alive. Fouled off herself, I believe.
Sort of seemed, because it also would have been right in front of the plate. It would have been a fair ball or something.
Right, but once it hits the batter, it's a foul ball.
Exactly.
So count remains 2-2. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss.
First out of the inning. This is strikeout once again for Gianna Magrino, number 8 on the day.
And some nice drop on that last strikeout pitch there, too.
That's right.
You can see Carroll swinging right over it. Here's Abby Vitrone, who was the first of 7 straight strikeout victims her last time up.
That's
Fouled
correct.
off the fence.
This is what you got to be looking for if you're a pitcher. Always throwing that first pitch strike and everything. Gets that confidence boost for you. Know that everything's working.
Count 1-1. Swing and a miss. Magrino has that low pitch working.
But this is where you also got to be wide awake if you're an outfielder, because I know you could probably start being a little bored out there.
On the ground towards short, Casper with a bad hop. I'm going infield single there. Infield single or E6 is the question.
Yeah, it's a tough call there.
Looked like it hit
Yes, it took
a real
yes.
nasty hop on Casper. Bunt is foul. James Lee up at the plate. So by my count, Abby Vitrone breaks up the no-no.
That's right. If that was called a single.
Right.
But if it's E6,
Then it's still alive.
it's still alive. That's correct.
We might have to check with the book in between innings. Unless a clean single. I wouldn't want to rob Magrino of a no-hitter, but
That's
still
right.
plenty of time to go. That one bunted towards Magrino. She throws on to first for the out. It was Jordan Pryor covering, so James Lee's out 1-4. On the sacrifice, Vitrone moves up to second with 2 out.
Casper must be really upset with herself on that one, but she can't take the blame because that was a really tough one.
Here's Song, swing and a miss. Struck out in her first at bat. Looks like Steinberg wants to chat with Magrino. The whole infield will come in. Runner on second, 2 out. Do you think this is just a matter of how they want to play it in the infield defensively?
Could be there, Rob. Just to give a little motivation and to make her other infielders be more awake, because Magrino was dealing out there, and like everybody looked like they were probably a little bit asleep out on the field.
Right, but also there's a lot of factors. You have a slap hitter up at the plate, so you want to play in, but you also have a runner on second, so you want to defend against the steal.
That's right.
So a lot of moving parts here, and they want to just flesh out how they want to approach it. Bunt is foul. The count 0-2 on Song.
But now you can't bunt anymore.
Well, you could, but if it goes foul, it's a strikeout.
That's right. That's why.
But
Would you risk it? With your team down 3-0?
Personally, I wouldn't. But
Especially, I think
that's
you
what
got-
every coach
yeah.
and batter has to decide for themselves.
And you got 2 outs as well, so you would be getting a strikeout and a waste of a runner on second.
I've seen major league pitchers bunt with 2 strikes.
But not on 2 outs.
Well, I don't think they bunt with 2 outs normally. That's low. Runner trying to go to third. Spano's tag. Couldn't get in there. So that's a steal for Abby Vitrone. And just what we were talking about, who's covering third with the third baseman in. Spano trying to backpedal and couldn't get all the way back there to get the tag down.
Left fielder was way outside, near towards the...
Fouled off again by Song. 1-2 once again. 2-2. Pickoff play. She's in there. Steinberg not afraid to show off the arm.
Not at
Even
all.
on the steal, it was a perfect throw. So still 1 ball, 2 strikes on Song. Or 2-2, as a matter of fact. And now the count goes full. Two outs, runner on third for Scarsdale. And it's fouled off. We'll do it again. It's a summit bat by Kayla Song.
That's right. She's working it here.
She was down 0-2, fouled off several pitches.
Now she's got a full count. And she's still fouling them off here.
This one in the air to center. Autorino on her way back, and it's going to go in front of the wall. Run will score, and in with an RBI double after a tremendous at bat is Kayla Song. Well, there's no doubt now the no-hitters have broken up.
That's right.
That was a blast by the Raiders shortstop.
That is right. Kayla Song, what an at-bat. Like you said, after going down 0-2 quickly in that at-bat, she worked it up to a full count and kept on battling a very tough pitcher, Johnny Magrino, to a nice bullet towards out there in center field.
So here's Melissa Cohen. She takes a first pitch ball.
First run here for Scarsdale on the top of the fourth.
Swing and a miss.
Good jump, Kayla. Nothing up back.
Back to second, and the throw almost got away. Casper able to get there and stop the ball from going into center field. Count 2-1 on the DP Cohen. Popped up. Steinberg calls it, hits the tree. It's a foul ball. And that tree, I mean, it used to be way worse in years past, but kind of overhangs into the field of play in front of that fence. It used to be much worse. Like every pop-up on the third baseline would hit it, and they trimmed it a few years back, and it got way better. That just hit a little branch, and that's swung on and missed for strike 3. 9th strikeout for Magrino. Scarsdale gets on the board. They trail Mamaroneck 3-1 after 3.5. We return, and so is Sam Kiefer. She's back at third base. So they checked her out, made sure everything was okay, and the first pitch is a strike to Taylor Pryor. Smashed into the hole, base hit. So Pryor leads off with a single here in the bottom of the fourth. And here comes Josie Steinberg.
Josie Steinberg has a pretty solid day at plate. 1-for-1, single and a walk and 2 stolen bases.
And she'll have a quick conference with Coach Hannon ahead of this at bat. How about this, though? I'm going to talk about courage. Sam Kiefer is playing in at third base right now. And she just had to come out of the game for a couple innings after having one smash, and she wasn't even playing in.
No,
went
that
off
one
her throwing
yeah.
hand. I know I'd be playing practically in left field if I was her.
I'd be trying to just DH it for the rest of the game.
Well, you can't do that.
Yeah.
But she does re-enter. You get one re-entry in high school baseball and softball. Fouled off by Steinberg.
She had a good rip at that one.
Steinberg 1-for-1 with a run scored, 2 steals.
As I said.
Taylor Pryor on first with nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth, and Steinberg just missed another one. Smash towards third. That is a foul ball.
Just by a matter of inches.
I think
That
Sam
would've been-
Kiefer's life just flashed before our eyes.
Nice one, Joes.
Steinberg was looking to like try to bring in Pryor on that one.
Either that or she was trying to get revenge on Coach Hannon for making her do wind sprints or something. Count remains 0-2 on Steinberg. This one fouled off the other way and out of play.
Steinberg is really swinging at these pitches. He's getting some good cuts out there. And she said Kiefer was like, probably got a little scared there again. That ball was coming pretty quick at her.
And they call it the hot corner for a reason. And that's the reason.
So you see a lot of these third basemen got to be pretty strong out there.
Good snag by Vitrone to avoid the wild pitch.
You also got to have that good arm at third base.
1-2 pitch. Yeah. This one up the middle, that's a base hit. And Pryor will be held at second. First and second with nobody out.
Another solid single for Josie Steinberg.
She had enough solid contact that at bat. She had to just get one in the field of play.
Yeah, that's right.
And she did get it right up the middle. So here's Tava Casper. She's 0 for 2. Hit the ball well her last time up to right field. That is a strike. So one high in the air to center. Coming on and making the catch is Walker for the first out.
Up to the plate is now our pitcher for the Mamaroneck Tigers, who's having a good day at the plate as well. 1 for 1, Gianna Magrino with a single, a walk, and an RBI.
That's ball one. Two and 0 on Magrino. Sophie Ottorino on deck, and you know Houseman doesn't want to put Magrino on to load the bases, but she's a pitch away from doing just that.
Maybe she senses that Magrino is also a very good solid hitter, that maybe she'd just rather walk her than just give up a double tripper that can bring in a lot of runners in.
Ottorino's no slouch on deck either. That's a strike. Three and one. And that's a nice stop. They will get the force at third. Good play by Song to make the stop and the flip. So Magrino reaches in the fielder's choice. Pryor is out 6-5 on the force out. And here is Sophie Ottorino. Count 1-0. Ottorino 1 for 2 with a run scored.
And an RBI.
You are correct, my friend. Count 2-0. Three balls now on Ottorino.
No, we're.
Well, there is somewhere to put her.
Yeah, that's right.
It's third base, technically, but.
Last
And that's
play,
what will happen, bases loaded.
Last play, I don't know if you realized when Kiefer got that ball for that second out, she jogged towards the pitching to the pitching circle to give the ball to the pitcher. Do you think there's a little bit issues going on with her hand? That's why she didn't want to like throw it from that.
I don't know. She hasn't had a field of ground ball yet, but I would assume if she's in the game at third base, she'd have to be able to throw it.
That's right.
So here's Millie Bone. She takes ball one.
Millie Bone had a solid single the last time out.
2-0 on Bone. And there is, in fact, nowhere to put her.
This time.
2-0 pitch. In the air behind first. Foul ball.
By a matter of inches once again.
That one was close. I couldn't tell from here, fair or foul, waiting for the signal from the home plate umpire. Two balls, one strike on the Tiger right fielder. Swing and a miss ball. No, it was tipped, so no wild pitch there. Just did get a piece. And the count evens up at 2-2. Just outside. Time to start the merry-go-round. 3-2, 2 out. Runners will be off on the pitch. See what Houseman offers up to Bone. On the ground towards short. Song, it's off the glove. One run scores. Magrino comes home. Two score. It's 5-1 on the E6.
Magrino could have probably gone to third.
Well,
But she
Magrino
didn't.
scored.
Oh, that's right.
Autorino's on second, and the ball was right by her, so I think that's the right call. Jordan Pryor up to the plate now.
I mean, Taylor. Oh, yeah, that's right. Jordan for that.
Jordan Pryor. In the air behind first and foul. The count now 2-1 on Pryor. Fouled off. 2-2. From Houseman. On the ground towards short. Chance to make up for it. Throw to first by Song. She's out. So finally Scarsdale gets out of the inning. They give up 2 on 2 hits and a key error. And it's 5-1 Tigers at the end of 4. Top of the 5th, it's Hope Walker to lead it off for the Raiders. And the first pitch from Magrino is a strike. In the dirt, 1-1.
Walker struck out swinging the first time up at the plate.
Just about everyone has struck out against Magrino. Sam Houseman, the pitcher, the only player on Scarsdale who hasn't struck out at least once.
Magrino looking to bounce back
Swing miss.
after that tough 4th inning.
One and 2, the count on Walker. And just got a piece. Stay alive. Called strike 3.
Number 10 on the day for Gianna Magrino.
That's more than 2 per inning. So we're here in the 5th, and that's just the first out of the 5th.
That's right.
First pitch of ball to Sam Kiefer.
First time at the plate. First time she didn't come up.
She didn't bat after getting hit with that line drive.
Marina Parrish was batting for her.
Be interesting to see if she swings the bat here. You noted she was a little tentative throwing the ball, and that's
right.
also the drive hand when on her swing. So see if she's going to be a statue or if she's going to try to give it a swing here. She does. Swing and a miss. Give it the, who was that picture for the Mets? Dae-Sung Koo, who had the worst at bat in Major League history, just stood there like a statue. Everyone knew it.
I didn't never seen that
He
actually.
drew a walk or something. I saw a YouTube video about that. It was hilarious.
I gotta look that up.
It was deemed the worst at bat in Major League history, which is saying a lot. The 2-2. Called strike 3.
2 in a row right there for Magrino on looking.
Another mini streak. That's her 3rd strikeout in a row after a streak of 7 earlier in the game.
Now has 11 or
I have 11.
That's right.
Here's
11
Sophie
strikeouts.
Carroll.
Ties her record for ties her last week's high of 11 strikeouts against White Plains.
Low for ball 1. I'm sure she struck out more than 11 in a game
That's right. Could be.
in her career.
Well, it will be a season high.
Infield in, look out.
That's where you
Directly at
gotta
us, but
be aware.
about 5 feet over our heads.
Almost got rammed in by our linebacker slash producer, Rob Moretti.
Can't get rid of us that easily. That's a strike. Count 1 and 2 on Carroll.
No, I know. Crazy.
I'm more worried about it hitting the tree and deflecting. There's no time to react to if that happens.
I wasn't even ready for that. You saw it. You had a better view than
Well, fouled out of play. We're safe.
this time. It did hit the tree.
Count remains 1 and 2.
It took 5 innings, and the ball has finally reached our way.
Always finds us. Just got to give it time. Fouled off again out of play.
On Saturday, the other day, the Mamaroneck versus softball game that we saw, our cameraman Sean Kelly almost took one, but he got his camera crew.
Yeah, he was alert.
He was
It's a
up and
model
running
for
with
others.
his camera.
That ball's coming in. Get out of there. 1-2 again. Swing and a miss. And Magrino strikes out the side in order here in the 5th. We're through 4.5 on LMC TV. Mamaroneck 5, Scarsdale 1. Danny Spano leads off here in the bottom of the 5th for Mamaroneck. Already up 5-1. Sam Hausman stays in for her 5th inning. Goes off speed, swing and a miss by Spano. Another one even slower. Spano can't hold up. The question here is, what does Hausman do? Does she go even slower, or does she pump in the heat?
I don't know if you ever saw that movie Rookie of the Year, the Chicago Cubs.
I have seen it.
Yeah, the kid at the end lost his touch because he fell on his arm on that crazy
Threw a
fast.
slow pitch,
Yeah,
softball
yeah.
pitch, and it works. Sorry if I spoiled the movie for you. That time she fouls it off, went back to the slow stuff. Count remains 1 and 2.
It was a pretty good movie, solid movie.
One of those good 90s baseball movies.
That's right. Like Angels in the Outfield.
Oh, yeah. 2-2 on Spano.
Which one was your favorite 90s baseball movie?
Oh, man, so hard to pick. Sandlot was a good one.
That's
That one hit in the air to
favorite,
right and drops foul. Yeah, Sandlot was good. Rookie of the Year was good.
Major League.
You know, maybe as a child I didn't enjoy it, but now that's my favorite.
Major League.
Oh, yeah. Although, was that 89?
It could be.
I'm going to count it, though.
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen,
Wesley Snipes.
Wild Thing. That's strike 3 on a swing and a miss by Spano.
Willie Mays Hayes here.
So up steps Elizabeth Regan. She swings and misses at the first pitch. That's a called strike on the corner, 0-2. That one low and outside. Count 1-2 now. In the air, and what a catch! Julia Jamesley leaping into the hole. Thought that was getting over for a short hit.
Nice Gold Glove caliber play right there by the second baseman, Julia Gamesley.
That one fouled out of play to left field. Taylor Pryor is the batter. 2 outs, bases empty.
This would be a quick inning for the Scarsdale Raiders.
That one up the middle, base hit.
Spoke too soon. Well, Mamaroneck has a lot of good solid hitters here. You can't let them down like that easily.
Taylor Pryor with her second straight at bat with a hit. 2 for 3 out of the 9th spot. I think that qualifies as a solid lineup.
And she led off that bottom of the 4th with a base hit. Now she kept keeping this inning alive. That's very good for Mamaroneck. Like you said, a number 9 hitter.
It's like a pinch runner for Pryor.
Number 6.
Not on my roster sheet. I'll check the scorecard. It's Maddie Silverstein. This one behind first. Just foul. Oh, and 1 the count on Steinberg.
2 for 2 today.
This one ripped to center field, right center. It's a base hit. All the way to the wall. Silverstein rounds third. She's being waved home. Steinberg stops at second with an RBI double. It's 6-1.
Josie Steinberg just keeps on impressing here with her bat. 3 for 3, 2 singles, a double, a walk, 2 stolen bases, RBI, 2 RBIs now.
It's a stat sheet filler if I've ever seen one. And here's Casper. On the ground towards short. Song makes the play. Throw to first is in time, inning over. So one more for the Tigers on the bomb double by Steinberg. They lead 6-1 as we head to the 6th on LMC TV. Top of the 6th, top of the order for Scarsdale. Hausman, Carroll, and Vitrone due up. And it's a first pitch ball to Sam Hausman. Two and 0. In the air towards second, and Pryor down to the knees to make the catch for the first out. That's Jordan Pryor. So up steps Mia Carroll with one out, and the base is empty. That's a first pitch strike. One and one on Carroll. Foul toward us.
Going straight, almost near our cameraman Xavier Campos. Survived that one. He's got his X-Man capabilities.
I don't know what his abilities are with stopping a softball, but I don't want to find out. 1-2 the count on Carroll. Swing and a miss, dropped it. Steinberg goes to retrieve and can't complete the play. So that goes in the books as a strikeout. But Carroll reaches on, however you want to score it, wild pitch or a pass ball.
It'll be a pass ball, I guess.
So ball one to Abby Vitrone.
So Jen Magrino has 13 strikeouts up to this point, a season high.
That one in the dirt, 2-0. Vitrone hit that ball to shortstop that completely ate up Tava Casper, and I scored it a single, but
Oh, that's right.
could score an E6 if you wanted to. That one gets away from Steinberg, and Carroll is down to second on the wild pitch.
That's exactly how that last inning went as well with Abby Vitrone, like you said. Abby got on base at first, and then there was like a pass ball, or she stole first to second, and that's how they got
Swing
that
and a
first
foul
run.
tip. And Vitrone has scored the lone Raider run.
Let's see if she can move Carroll to third or bring her in.
Coach Hannon pops out of the dugout to check on Magrino, but she says she's fine. The 3-1. Swing and a miss. The count goes full. Three balls, two strikes, one out here in the sixth. On the ground and a stop by Casper, but all that's going to do is stop a run from scoring. Infield single for Vitrone. And Mia Carroll moves up to third on the play. But even though Peter she wasn't able to throw anyone out. It's still a very good stop there by Casper to keep the ball on the infield.
Yeah.
Keep that runner from scoring, because if that gets through, it's a run for Scarsdale.
And Carol shows she has pretty good speed out there too. She could have solidly gone if she could outrun a catcher on that last one that she got on first base. I think she could have easily scored if that ball went into the outfield.
One strike on Julia Jamesley, who shows bunt, fouls it off.
2 strikes. Julia Jamesley did that amazing diving catch the last inning.
Yeah, nice catch behind first base. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Runners on the corners here for Scarsdale in the top of the 6th, trying to get back into this one. Swing and a miss. 14 for Magrino, and 2 outs here in the 6th. Here's Kayla Song, who ripped a double her last time up.
That was
Drove in the only Raider
solid
run.
hitting.
Shows bunt, and they say she offered at it, strike 1.
Hit it all the way towards center field, a deep one, a bullet.
Well, this would be who Scarsdale wants up here. Someone who can drive the ball. Runner goes, and they're going to get a run out of this. That run should count. So Carroll scores. Vitrone is caught stealing, but they didn't make the out until the run crossed the plate. So Song will be up to lead off the 7th. Meanwhile, we go to the bottom of the 6th, and it should be 6-2 Mamaroneck. We are back. Gianna Magrino leads off here in the bottom of the 6th, and she hits a ground ball up the middle for a base hit. First pitch. Magrino's 2nd hit of the day. We did check between innings. That run did count. So it indeed is 6-2. Didn't go up on the scoreboard immediately, but it counted. Autorino up to the plate. First pitch is a ball. Chopped back to the pitcher, and they get the out at first. So good defense by Hausman. Magrino will move up to 2nd on the play. So up steps Millie Bone. 1 out, runner on 2nd. Tigers looking to add to their 4-run cushion here. That one gets away from Vitrone, and Magrino pounces on the opportunity and runs to 3rd. That's a strike to Bone. Swing and a miss. Count 1-2. Tigers would love for Bone to put the ball in play here. Good chance Magrino could come across. And that she does. Magrino has to hold and unable to score as it was fielded cleanly by Song for the 2nd out. So up steps Jordan Pryor. This pitch was a ball. Pryor 1 for 3 with an RBI single back in the 3rd. Two 2-0 on Pryor. That That one across the outside corner. Three and one on Pryor. Fouled off, and the count goes full. That's ball 4. Fourth walk issued by Houseman. And up steps Danny Spano for her 4th at bat. She's 1 for 3. They try it. Ball gets away. Magrino takes off. She's going home. And she will score.
Heads up base running by the Mamaroneck Tigers. Not only by Magrino, but by Jordan Pryor as well. When she saw that ball went past Kiefer, she moved from 2nd to 3rd quickly as well.
I think that's an unearned run on an error. It just depends on who you want to give the error to. Third baseman or the catcher. But Scarsdale played that one perfectly, and if the third baseman had squeezed the ball, that would have been it. It would have just been a stolen base. Instead, Magrino scores at 7-2. And Jordan Pryor, who stole on the play, made it all the way to 3rd.
That's right.
Chop toward 3rd. Recovery. Safe, and the run scores. I'm going E5 on that on Kiefer because she had the first play at it. Song tried her best to recover and throw out Spano, but couldn't quite do it. It's a swing and a miss by Regan here. Darkness starting to set in here in the bottom of the 6th.
The lights coming on soon.
Well, we don't have lights here.
Well, it's central. Yes, right.
8-2, right? 8-2.
8-2 should be the score, but the scoreboard still shows 7-2. Shows a
Well,
little
we
bit
know
delays
it's
today.
8-2.
Yeah.
2-1 on Regan, fouled off. Sorry, 1-2 was fouled off. Two and two now. And the count goes full on Regan. That will release Spano from 1st. She can go on the pitch. 3-2, 2 out.
Those 2 runs right there could be so clutch in this top of the 7th coming up afterwards.
Payoff pitch on the ground towards 2nd. It's through for a base hit. Spano didn't see the go sign and stops at 2nd. Coach Hannon was trying to get her to come to 3rd. Would have been a close play if the throw was good. So that brings up Taylor Pryor with 2 out.
Taylor Pryor having a pretty good day at the plate. 2 singles.
That's ball 1.
When she got her 2nd single of the day, she had a pinch runner by which was Maddie Silverstein. Silverstein, was it? That's right.
Right. Swana is into the center field, a base hit.
Once
Spano
again.
being held up, and that was the right play. Should have been a dead duck.
Another single by Taylor Pryor. Solid hitting today by Taylor Pryor,
That will load up the bases with 2 outs for Josie Steinberg.
who has also had a great day at the plate with a walk in the 1st, a single in the 2nd, a single in the 4th, and a double in the 5th with a few RBIs and stolen bases as well. And she's the catcher. Great day.
That's ball 1 to Steinberg. In the air, right field, and couldn't make the catch. It's off Carroll. 2 runs will score on what I'm calling an E9.
With a
It
little
is.
help of the wind, maybe?
Could have been, or sometimes not the easiest to track. So either way, it's now 10-2 Mamaroneck. Runner going on the play, and so Steinberg takes second, and Casper swung and missed, so it's 0-1 on her. Her 5th time up to the plate. She's had a rough 0 for 4. Only struck out once. She's been putting it in play.
Would that be a defensive indifference for on that last
I don't think you can call defensive indifference when the defense is losing.
That's right. True that.
Line down the line, fair ball. 1 run scores, 2 runs score. It's 12-2 Mamaroneck.
And David Casper led with Jenna Magrino led this inning off, and now she's coming back up to the plate.
Yeah, Tigers have batted around. Magrino led this whole thing off with a single. She pops it up foul and out of play. Six runs in for the Tigers this inning, easily their biggest inning of the game. Count it's 1-1 on Magrino. Tigers now with a 10-run lead. That's a strike down to second as Casper went in standing up, and the ball came through.
Even with a 10-run lead, they're still going at it.
Well, the mercy rule of softball's 15.
What
And
a
that one
solid
line for a
hit.
base hit, and that will go to the wall. Casper scores, Magrino to second, and she'll pull up there.
She goes 2 for 2 in this inning.
Wheels are coming off for Scarsdale here in the 6th. So here's Sophie Ottorino.
Who was our first out of this inning. Gets a second chance to continue this rally.
Kind of a shame here for Scarsdale. They didn't play that bad of a game. Just things getting away from them a bit here in the 6th inning. The final score is going to look worse than their performance was.
That's right. But like
assuming
you said,
it holds like this.
the wind is getting more a little in effect as well. And the cold, you never know.
Popped up, James Lee, and that will finally do it. So a big 7-run inning for the Tigers. They now lead Scarsdale 13-2, and they need 3 more outs to pick up their 3rd win of the year. We'll be right back. We are back. We've had some changes. Mainly the cousins have flipped. Gianna Magrino's gone from the circle to shortstop, and Tava Casper is now in the circle to finish this one off. This looks like Robin Kim is in left field now. That first pitch was bunted foul by Kayla Song. Song, Cohen, and Walker due up here for Scarsdale, who needs a huge inning to get out of this. On the ground, right back to Casper. She'll throw her out, 1 away. And Peter, it makes sense. Mamaroneck has several games this week, as do most teams in the area because of the early season rainouts. You want to save Magrino if you can. There's no need for her to pitch with an 11-run lead.
No, not at all.
You get your second pitcher in there, get Casper a little bit of work. They're going to need her probably throughout the season with the condensed schedule, so you get her fresh as well. As that one is popped up by Cohen and put away by Pryor for out number 2. 2 quick outs.
But this has, I don't want to say like Magrino is an amazing pitcher and everything, you know, but I feel like the whole team did amazing today. You've had everybody hitting the ball like amazingly, good eyes. Apart from that, great base running. This has been a great Mamaroneck Tiger softball played game all around.
On the ground towards short, Magrino appropriately, and that will do it. So Mamaroneck 13-2 is the final, and like you were saying, Peter, really a full team win, especially in that bottom of the 6th where it seemed like everybody was on base.
That's right, and Magrino, what a way to close it out. Magrino getting that ground ball to finish this game. And that wraps it up. Mamaroneck 13-2, great game for them. What a way to...
Right, make sure you stick around for the post-game show. We'll talk to a player, talk it over with Coach Hannon, and then we'll go get something warm to drink. It's pretty chilly out here. Once again, the post-game show coming up next on LMC TV.
And we're back here with LMC TV Varsity Sports. I'm Peter Vera alongside Josie Steinberg, who had a very good day at the plate, and not only at the plate, but as a catcher, catching Gianna Magrino today. Today, Josie Steinberg had 3 for 3, a few singles, doubles, RBIs. How do you feel today about that great stat record right there?
I felt pretty good. We've definitely been practicing hitting a lot, trying to wake up our bats, especially earlier in the game, and I felt like we've been getting better at that as our games have been going on through the season.
How do you feel behind the catching, being the catcher today, especially with Gianna Magrino having pitched a few good games, and how do you look with the other pitchers as well, helping them out?
I feel like Gianna's doing really well. We're just like pitching what's working, and it's been working for us pretty well so far. And we have a bunch of games coming up this week, so I think it was really important that Tava came in, pitched the last inning, saved Gianna's arm for the rest of the games this week.
Yeah, that's very important as well. We were talking about that with our producer and the other anchor, Rob Moretti, that seeing Tava out there can actually help her out as well in the next coming games. And how do you look forward to the next coming couple games for Mamaroneck?
I think we've been having a bit of a tough time waking up our bats in the beginning of the game, but I feel like the bottom half of our lineup and the top half of our lineup are finally kind of coming together, and it seems like we're able to manufacture more runs, which is definitely going to be great for us down the line.
Back on the post-game show, joined by Tigers coach Susan Hannon. Coach, a strong victory today. Looked like everything was working out there. Lineup really got it going, especially late in the game.
Absolutely. It was nice to see everybody get some hits today. We've been struggling a little bit at the bottom of the order, switch things up a little bit. Little birdie told me to kind of take a good look at it, be one of my players, and had a look at it, made some moves. We lost an important member of our team at practice yesterday, so it was even better to come out today, replace her, step up. People stepped up today to do that, and just hit 1 through 9. They must all feel pretty good today going home.
Gianna looks strong in the circle again, but not only that, you're also able to get her a little bit of rest towards the end of the game. You got a lot of games coming up in the schedule, so how good is it to A, have her be so effective, and then B, you're able to get Tava in there and rest her arm a little bit?
It was perfect. I wish we had a little bit cleaner of a 6th inning. I would have liked to have replaced her a little bit earlier, but she was way under her normal pitch count, so that was a big plus. Tava coming in throwing 5 pitches. I know she was happy about that because she was cold, so actually we're all cold. We're all very happy she got 5 pitches.
And then you've got more league games coming up, but you pick up another league win today. How important is that? I know that's a goal for this team, is to try to go out and win this league.
It was big. We needed to come back after Friday. We didn't play our best ball on Friday, and we needed to come back, get right back on the horse and win a game, put it under a belt, move forward the rest of the week. We have some tough games coming up and another league game on Thursday, so we're hoping for success for the whole week.
Rob Moretti and Peter Vera back here one more time, wrapping up a 13-2 win for the Mamaroneck Tigers over Scarsdale in softball. Peter, again, we were saying Mamaroneck really did everything well. The bats came. Magrino was strong inside the circle. They ran the base as well. The defense was strong. Really a good total team effort today.
Yeah, total team effort. Like I said before, and I spoke with Josie Steinberg, and she had a great day at the plate. Not only her, but Taylor Pryor, Jordan Pryor, everybody. You can't complain about the Mamaroneck Tiger softball team today. Everybody put effort in today's game, and that's why you see a scoreboard saying 13-2.
That'll do it for us here on LMC Varsity Sports. For our camera crew, Xavier Campo and Jareel Semister. One more time alongside Peter Vera. I'm Rob Moretti. Let's go inside. It's cold, Peter. We'll see you next time on LMC TV.